So man, y'all already know what this is, man. This is gonna be another interesting walk and talk video. I already did this on Green Week, but I figured I'd go ahead and touch on it and do it again. Just because, I got a few things on my mind, so I'm not gonna try to go and be too much, but what I do realize and what's been on my mind is that as I do these videos and I go to these places where I feel like I could get some good content or just talk about something in a really, really interesting way, for some reason, anxiety just beats me up in my head. I can't really set up anything without having to worry about people walking around wondering if they're looking at, because it's different, right? Like if you go to a major city, a lot of times people are doing things like this, so it's not really anything too extravagant. People are going to just be like, oh, it's just somebody else doing something creative and whatnot. But when you're in like neighborhoods where it's just like regular people, like regular places, like for example, we're like in Bloomfield somewhere. I don't know if y'all can see. Just regular place, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too extravagant, not doing too much. If I were to set up something over here, people walk by, it's like a damn near UFO came out of nowhere, because people aren't really doing that half the time in these quieter areas, which is where I surround myself in. So, I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes in crowded places too, you know what I mean? Like, I was in a major city just recently and I could have caught some great content with some great visuals, and then next thing I know is just a bunch of people there, because it is just a major district, and in my head I'm like, damn, I don't know, just too many people around here for me to really focus and tell y'all what I feel about the environment, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. Even right now as we're walking, there's people in their cars parked because they gotta wait for the lights to turn green, and they're probably like, oh, what's this guy doing? You know what I'm saying? It's always when you're doing something creative that people want to look. But then again, isn't that the whole point, right? You're doing content so that people could go and look. You know what I mean? Without the views, you don't gain any traction, no followers, and you don't grow in a social media space. It just makes you really think. If you have an issue with people watching what you do, should you even be doing something like this in the first place? Even if you like it. Because what you may like in your life may combat with what you are afraid of up in here. So it's just a back and forth, you know what I mean? It's just a really, really constant back and forth that I, go back and forth with all the time. That's it, man. I ain't gonna do too much. That's all I wanted to just get off my head, you know what I mean? Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, new goal. 10 likes and 10 comments, all right? I'm getting the likes, but the comments haven't been matching up. I know we can do it, ladies and gentlemen. If we come together and we strive for one common goal, we can do it. This has been another walk and talk episode, all right?